I hunt because it's a passion. I mean, it's an obsession. It's like a drug. There's nothing that can overpower hunting to me. I mean, I couldn't be a race car driver. I'd rather be a hunter. It's just in my blood, I guess. I don't know.
A big buck around here is rare. You know, usually you see these little 4 points and you see a spike, but when that 10-point walks in, and that's what really gets you going. It's an adrenaline rush.
I hunt because I've been doing it since I was 5 years old, and it's what I love to do. And the adrenaline rush that you get from shooting a deer with a bow is not like anything else that I've ever done. So, I mean, I haven't tried cocaine or meth or any of that, but it beats everything else I've done.
Bow hunting's much more of a challenge than gun season. I mean, just gun hunting in general. All the patience practice with a bow, you got to get these deer a lot closer than you do with a gun. It's just the fact of fooling them, because they're very, very smart, and people don't understand that. A lot of people don't know that. Deer have a great sense of smell, and their eyesight is incredible.
It's October 4th. It's like 5:45 p.m. A cold front moved in yesterday. It's about 44 degrees, 45 degrees. You know, yesterday it was in the 60s. Just this cold front still moving in, so these deer are up on their feet. So hopefully tonight we get some action.
This is our 7th annual archery buck pull. It's only for archery contestants. We've actually made it a contest. Therefore, people are winning prize money for the largest deer brought to this buck pull, as in scoring inches. My definition of a shooter buck is at least 120 inches, and which would be, you know, a very big 8-point, 10-point, you know, there's a lot of them. The length of the main beam, both of them measured, length of each tine to the center of the main beam, the mass, the smallest mass, as in circumference between each tine, but you don't get one from the end. This would be an 8-point. This would score in the 70s. And usually the bucks that win our buck pull score in the 120s, 130s. Last year the big buck was 150 inches, which is really big for Michigan. People have to respond and pay their $10 fee before October 1st, before archery season actually opens. First place gets 50%, second place gets 25%, and third place gets 25%. First place also will get a free deer, a free shoulder mount if they choose.
Top of the hill, and they were coming right at him across the fucking bean field, 100 yards away. I mean, you see these big brown animals just walking right at you.
Yeah. I've only seen 7 deer in 6 hunts ever for songs. No, in 7 hunts. Yeah.
Nick hunts a little different than I do. He doesn't play the wind correctly. I don't think the wind's a big factor because deer have, you know, such great sense of smell. It's not always about your skills as a person, but it's always about your equipment as well. You got to shoot good bow, good arrows, good broadheads. You got to have a good release, good camo. You can't be going and buying Walmart specials like Nick does.
Okay, this is a field tip. This is what I use for practicing because when you shoot this, it's the same weight as your broadhead, your hunting tip, but it doesn't have the blades on it, so it doesn't tear up the foam in your target. And this is what I use for hunting. It's called a Rage broadhead. It's a mechanical broadhead. It's not a fixed blade, and it's called a mechanical broadhead because on impact, and when it hits the deer, these things break loose, and it has a 2-inch cutting diameter, and it really fucks the deer up. One brand of scent killer that you can use, because like I said before, deer have really good noses, and you want to spray all your clothes and everything you're bringing out with you down with this stuff before you even go into the woods. I'm about to head out to the woods tonight. I probably won't see shit because that's, you know, basically how it's been going this season. But wish me luck, which I guess because I don't have any luck anyways. So see you later.
When you shoot a deer, you find it, you have to gut it, you have to cut it open, cut everything out, pull everything out. It's kind of messy, it gets nasty. If it smells, you know, you kind of want to throw up if you cut the wrong thing. And then you got to hang it up. Usually that's a moment of pride.
Ditch to get the skin. You can't pull it over all at once. You have to make cuts on the legs on each side so that you can pull it around this part of the leg and then just pull it all down at once. You can't just pull the skin down over everything unless you're Hulk.
Sometimes it's kind of bloody, sometimes it's just nasty. Other times it goes pretty smoothly and you end up with a freezer full of 50 pounds of meat and it's a good day.
I'd go down as front.
Like that, probably angle?
Yeah.
This is a Harrison special right here. It's about the biggest buck you're gonna find up in the North Country, so took advantage of my opportunity.
Nick, unfortunately, he likes to shoot the little bucks, and you know that's not going to win him first place, second place, or third place in our buck pool because a lot of our members that are in this do a lot of quality deer management. Therefore, they let these little bucks go so they can grow. I have no answer to why he shoots little bucks, but it's just sad.
Well, Jacob Garrett is an idiot. He might say a lot of things about me, like I shoot small bucks, but in reality, he shot a lot more small bucks than I ever will. I've only shot 2 small bucks in my life, just because I shot 1 this year. Now he's saying all of a sudden you shoot small bucks. He claims he's a great bow hunter, okay? But he's only shot 1 nice buck with his bow. 1.
All right, so first place this year is Chris, wherever he's at. You got a score of 96 and 6/8, so you're pretty close.
Pretty close.
And second place was Wes. Came in at 87 and 2/8, pretty close. And then last but not least is Haskell's deer, 68 and 6/8. Woohoo! Good job.
Do I think I will pass on hunting to the generations below me? Yes, absolutely. I will pass it down to my daughter that I'll be having here in February.
My great-grandpa bought a cabin up in Harrison with like 20 acres a long time ago in like 1950 or something. And obviously he was a hunter, and then he taught my grandpa all that he knew, and then my grandpa taught my dad, and my dad taught me. And I've loved it ever since.
Take a chip of a star and you hit it with an iron ball. And when it's broken in two, you've made the eyes for you. Take a song from a band, turn it to words.